Friday in Las Vegas, a group of DREAM Act supporters gathered to watch President Barack Obama on the other side of the country make a historic announcement that the U.S. will stop deporting undocumented immigrants brought here as children.
These are young people who study in our schools, they play in our neighborhoods, they're friends with our kids, they pledge allegiance to our flag. They are Americans in their heart, in their minds, in every single way but one, on paper.
This category of immigrants is commonly known as DREAM-ers, named after the proposed but never passed DREAM Act that would create a path to citizenship.
Yes, I am a dreamer, and I guess it's my coming out day of being a dreamer.
23-year-old Rafael Lopez is a college student. He's never publicly stated that he's undocumented, but now, because of the president's new policy, he says he feels safe admitting it.
I came here when I was only 1 year old, and I've been here ever since. And I've been in Las Vegas this whole time, and I never want to leave. I love my city.
With the rule change, Lopez won't have to. Undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. before they were 16, who've lived here for 5 consecutive years and are under 30, won't be deported and will be eligible for a 2-year work permit. They must either be high school students or graduates, hold a GED, or have served in the military. If they've committed a felony, major misdemeanor, or multiple misdemeanors, they can't apply and would still face deportation. Many say this is an olive branch to Latinos who felt betrayed by the record number of deportations under President Obama. But in an interview with CNN, Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio says it's an election year ploy and another attack on Arizona's immigration law SB 1070, which the Supreme Court is expected to rule on as early as Monday.
Why can't they wait? Why didn't they wait until that decision came out? They may not like the decision, so now they're counteracting that decision with this thing.
This unilateral act is a preemptive strike against the United States Supreme Court in its decision on Senate Bill 1070.
Arizona Governor Jan Brewer.
The crux of Senate Bill 1070, of course, is documentation. And what he has done by his announcement today is that he's going to give documentation to nearly a million people that have arrived in our country illegally and not by the rule of law.
However the Supreme Court rules, Stephen Yale-Lair, who teaches immigration law at Cornell University, says DREAMers should proceed with caution as they consider applying for one of the new work permits.
This is an administrative action, and so if Romney wins the presidential election, he could take it away.
And as for charges that it's an election year ploy?
Oh, I think it was calculated. I think that if we did not have an election this year, the Obama administration would not have come out with this policy right now. I think it took a lot of hard work by DREAM Act students advocating publicly around the country to force the administration to come to a decision that it probably would not have made on its own.
At a meeting of the Arizona DREAM Act Coalition in Phoenix, Daniel Rodriguez says he's proud of the work his group has done despite the setbacks they've faced.
After 2010 and after the failed DREAM Act vote in the Senate, a lot of people lost hope, and I have a lot of friends and a lot of family that just decided to give up. And especially in Arizona, we had a lot of people that decided to leave. But the people that did stay decided to continue fighting and continue organizing.
Rodriguez, who's undocumented, is thrilled by the president's announcement, but he says work permits and relief from deportation aren't enough, and that his group will keep pushing for a path to full citizenship.
1, 2, 3, DREAM-ers!
In Phoenix, I'm Nick Blumberg.